I'm going outback Australia. I'm going outback Australia. See you there.
G'day everyone, this is Roy at sunny Sunland Caravans. Welcome yet one more time again. Brought to you from Australia, best country in the world. Queensland, the best state in Australia. Brisbane, the best city in the world. And with, I would argue, the best caravan in the world. So, for Minda, a very exciting time for you. I know you've been desperately waiting to see your brand new caravan, and I have a real treat. This caravan's a little bit different. This is a 21.5 foot blue heeler. So we don't build too many of these, but guys, come and have a look at it. It's absolutely stunning. First off, let's go to the A-frame. Now this has got all the gear that you're used to seeing in the past. The blackjack, electric leg, double brace jockey wheel, ratchet handbrake, 7-pin plug, Anderson plug. It's got the camera fitting and of course the DSC unit here. But he's also got the big toolbox on this. So this isn't stand on a blue heeler. This is actually an extra that he's gone for, and he's raised this up to put a wood carrier underneath. So this is normally something you would see on a Phoenix. So good choices there. He's got the barbecue in here. This is the slide out barbecue. Great choice. I've also noticed on this one that he's fitted 2 outside tables. One at the front and one at the rear. Also a really good idea, particularly on a nice big caravan like this. You can drop those tables down, he's got plenty of outside entertainment space. He's got the light over the barbecue and he's gone for the white and yellow light. You're able to just adjust that to suit whether or not you want white or that insect resistant yellow light. He's also gone for an electric awning. Good choice again. As you can see, 21'6" blue heeler, so this looks like a monster compared to what we normally do. Outside entertainment, as I mentioned, the outside table, the Gerard instant gas hot water, and he's fitted a heater to this baby. And so there's the outside vent for the heater. Now, by request, I've been asked to explain how the red water valve works in a little bit more detail. So basically, what it does is it only works when you're on tank water. So when your pumps are turned on, the water circulates through this when you turn on your hot water. So gas turned on, water in the tanks of course, turn your hot water on, the hot water then instantly heats and it will run through that red water valve. Now if it's not hot enough, it says, you know what, you're not hot enough, I'm going to send you back to the heater system, to the hot water system. So it sends it back to the hot water system until it's actually hot enough. When it becomes hot enough, the valve inside opens up so the water will then flow naturally. So what does this mean to you? This means you're having a shower, you turn on your hot water, it's going to dribble a little bit of water until it gets hot enough, and now the water's going to come out in full flow. The advantage, of course, on that is that we're not wasting water. So we've got it really close to the shower unit. Then with the red water valve, if there's a better system than that, I have no idea what it would be. So coming back to there, also 2 pumps. So, sorry, I should just mention with that red water valve, to make that happen, you have to put that on this one here. The settings are there, it shows you which taps to turn. If you're on mains water, you have to turn those back this way. Now, if you don't, the water will feed back into the tank when you go on mains pressure. So it is important that you do actually turn them over. The red water valve will still work. The red water valve won't work because you've bypassed it. And of course, if you've got mains pressure, we're not quite as worried about losing the water anyway, and it's not going to affect the overall temperature. So it is a good system, it works quite well. I hope that explanation works for you. If it doesn't, please comment below and let me know if you need more of an explanation. These have been put on the back here. I believe this is for a special bag that he's got that he wants to store his rubbish on. So anyone that asks, are they ladder steps or whatever? No, and they're not handles to pull the caravan around. They are actually there for a specific purpose. Now, inside here, he's gone for a whopping 225 amp lithium batteries and a big 3000 watt inverter there. all nicely packed in. Here's all your controls, here's all your mapping for your power, so you know where to find the fuses and where the circuits are and what settings you should do. And this is a fairly important one. There's a legend here explaining. So, you know, it's a very comprehensive diagram there to show you how everything works. Let's continue to walk around. So, this is your toilet cassette here. And he's asked for an additional toilet cassette, which we've located under the fridge. So he's got a spare toilet cassette. I guess you need that in case you lose one. Not 100% sure. But anyway, going back to that water, mains pressure, general purpose, and drinking water. We do keep these very separate, and they're basically always easy to remember. Your drinking water is always at the front. We don't want you putting any kind of contaminated water into this one, so it's kept very separate. And then your general purpose is near your mains pressure connection, so you can go from one to the other quite easily. There's a stunning van inside, and I know people keep saying to me, Roy, you say they're all stunning. Well, there's a reason for that. They are all stunning, but this one is more stunninger. I don't know if there's such a word as stunning. Doesn't matter if there is or there isn't, we're going to go with stunninger. Let's have a look inside this van. Now again, some of these things you've seen before. Big queen size bed. It is a real queen size bed, so you can get fitted sheets on it. He's gone for these openings down each side of the bed. This is becoming really more and more popular. The original idea of this was for CPAP machines, but we're finding people actually liking to put telephones and tablets and so forth in there too. So it's kind of taken off from this, and this is becoming more popular. What a great choice of colours. So he's gone for this silver colour, and then he's gone for a black handle, and then he's gone for this black edging. And I must say, it looks really well. So this black and white or silver and black sort of theme goes through this Caravan. This is your control for your gas heater. Look, moving around inside the van, I really want to show you this seating. The dinette is different. Now, this also represents some of the changes that we're going to make in the future. But what's so special about this particular one is that we've now got all your gauges, all your electronics in here. So we've got 240 volt, your water gauge, your changeover for your inverter, and your control so you can see what's happening with your lithium batteries, and of course some USB and 12 volt sockets. So the power's all there at the table, but I'm just going to quickly release this transport strap. It's still a trifold table. So the trifold table is made just a little bit differently to how we've done it in the past, bringing it slightly forward to allow us to put that panel on there. I think it's a great idea. Well, I would, it was one of mine. So anyway, moving back here, the other beautiful thing about this is this actually lifts off very easily to create a bed seat conversion. Have a look at this galley. If that's not stunning, I don't know what is. He's gone for this magnificent Evo stone, so it's like a beautiful marble. Because it's 21'6", you're seeing a sea of this all the way down, which just looks absolutely brilliant. He's fitted a full oven, and the oven is Thetford oven, which has got this really nice grate, 3 gas, 1 electric, fits in there beautiful. And again, he's gone for this silver tone with the black edging and the black handles. I think that is absolutely beautiful. Match that up with what he's done with, match it up again with the overhead cupboards. This theme is throughout the Caravan. He's then married that up with this splashback laminate in the same sort of colour again. I haven't actually seen one of my vans in the past done with these colours. Brilliant. Okay, 21'6", so it has the additional slide out pantry here. Again, all made with timber instead of that horrible wire basket material. I just want to point out, only available 21'6", so if you've ordered a Caravan that's smaller and you want that, I'm sorry, can't be done. Not because we're difficult, because I'm not Doctor Who. I'm not able to do more space. Anyway, we've now got 3 drawers down the bottom as well. and the Dometic fridge. Now, in the bathroom, while Matt and I do a little bit of dance so I can turn you around, you've seen the concertina door before. Beautiful, and I think I've finally managed to get that right. It is a concertina door. Speaking of which, I've got to say something. G'day Brendan, I hope you're listening as usual. Good to see you. Let's keep moving. Inside here, my favourite location, the toilet. Lots of elbow space because that cavity exists with the two towel rail holders and the light. Now there is still some electrics in here, so your inverter changeover is still in here and your safety switches are still in here, as well as the isolator for your solar and your hot water. Someone said the other day they weren't getting enough hot water. You can adjust the temperature on that. I think the most common temperature is 45, but I think actually you can go up to about 50 degrees on that. I'd stand to be corrected if I'm wrong. Putting black tapware on this was a really great move, because again now we've got this grey and black, white and black. It looks fantastic. And of course, illuminated mirror. You've seen the shower before. I'm going to harp back on this water system. So just to explain a little bit more on this water, there are two basic water systems in your caravan. One is your mains pressure. So when you've got main pressure on, everything just works. There, you just plug it in. Has got a special fitting there, which is the American thread. I've mentioned this before. Make sure you get the American thread. That fitting itself has got a pressure reduction valve. So whatever pressure's coming out is going to reduce to suit the caravan. I had someone the other day with a bit of a problem with that, and I think the problem comes about that piece that's on the outside. You thread the American thread fitting on it, plug your hose in it. Some people are just leaving that on the outside of the caravan. You actually should unthread that and the cap that comes with it be screwed onto the end. If you don't, dust and rubbish is going to get in there, it's going to clog up that filter, and you're actually going to find that you end up with almost no pressure because you've already blocked the system before you start. So please, those of you that are leaving those fitting on the outside, it takes a couple of seconds longer. You're going to get much better use out of the whole system if you actually take that off, leave it with your hose and use that outside cap and turn that off. So that's your mains pressure water. Your tank water, simply you fill your tanks, your two tanks, and you've got your buttons here. You simply turn on the one for suit, and you can see I've turned that on, and now the shower was turned on. So the shower is turned on from there, pre-livery testing. So that simply then pressurizes your entire system. If we had that on heat, that wouldn't have worked just then until the hot water service operated. It's clearly on cold. The other button is only used for one tap, and that's this one here, and that is your drinking water. Now that drinking water is in that separate 60 litre tank, which is run through that quick release filter that's at the back there. That is the only place that filtered water uses. Now there is inside here a tap. See this tap here? So in the unlikely event that you actually run low of general purpose water and you've got lots of drinking water left, you can actually turn that. That will allow the water, general purpose, it'll allow the drinking water to go into the general purpose tank so that you can actually get some more water out of it. If you want to know more about that, inquire with Michael when you take in delivery of your brand new caravan, which I hope you're doing soon. So for all of those in the states that can't pick up their caravans, I feel for you, I truly do, and I hope we can get back to some form of normality after this COVID thing sooner rather than later. In the meantime, you know what to do. Please like, subscribe, hit that alarm button. You know then what's happening at Sunland at all times. And for all of those viewers worldwide that are watching you, again, a big thank you to you. You know how to contact us, sunlandcaravans.com.au. Go to our Facebook site. You can ring 0754992250, ring us directly on the phone. Or you can ring me personally, 0410 574 127. Someone rang me personally on the phone the other day to inquire on a caravan and was amazed I answered it personally. And I'm like, of course I will. So please, again, like, subscribe, hit the alarm button, keep with us. Hope you enjoy the videos, and I'll catch you for the next one.
Outback, outback Australia. I'm going outback, outback Australia. I'm going outback, outback Australia. See you there. I'm going